Hey y'all. Y'all know I was trying to get in here. I'm rushing. Hopefully I'm on the right look. Hopefully I'm in the right stream. Woo! Look, hopefully I'm in the right stream. What's up, y'all? Y'all know I'm always running. I'm always trying to hurry up and get live. I am not one who is on time. I apologize. Look, let me make sure. Look, I gotta make sure I am in here. Okay, yes, we in here. Yes, you caught a live show, so fresh and so clean. I don't know if I was halfway thinking I was gonna reschedule it because, you know, what's her name? Kenya Moore is on Watch What Happens Live tonight. And I'm like, why? Why is Kenya Moore on Watch What Happens Live tonight? Where is NeNe? Where is NeNe? Where, like, how, where did she go? Why do we have to be subjected to Kenya Moore when Kenya Moore was barely even in the episode? What is going on? Is it all a scheme set up by Andy, our Bravo, our True Entertainment to come to us with the bull crap? What is going on, honey? You said that's at 10. I know, but it's 9:10, which means, you know, I can't go over. But, you know, we can go ahead and review the episode. I halfway reviewed it with my Patreon. So if you're not a Patreon member, you missed out. We reviewed the episode at 7, 6:30, or 7 o'clock this afternoon. So now I got to get back in my frame of mind like I haven't talked about it when I really have. Okay, so the episode starts off with this whole montage of friendship. Apparently, they've been watching Binge-Worthy. Shout out to Binge-Worthy TV on YouTube. Y'all know Binge-Worthy be doing all the little slick editing and putting all the clips together and showing us the background and stuff. I'm like, dang, Binge-Worthy got a job over at Bravo. Because I swear that was a Binge-Worthy moment when they showed all them clips and stuff. And I'm like, what is, this whole NeNe, Cynthia, fallout to me is like overkill. Like, how long are we gonna beat this damn dead horse? NeNe called the lady weak. Cynthia called NeNe a toxic friend and several other things. We done been involved in Snakegate, allegedly Yavanna, the tape that exists, that don't exist of Cynthia dragging NeNe. Like, this whole season, it's been this whole dark cloud over our head about NeNe and Cynthia. It's like NeNe wasn't even on half the episodes, and we still gotta hear about NeNe leaks. You said they need new producers. Is that what it is? Now, the gag is NeNe that went on to the Twitters. She already went on the Twitters and she is reading Kenya, aka Ken, you know, telling, you know, Andy what to ask Kenya about, because she wants Andy to ask Kenya. What did she say? She said, here's a question for Ken, Andy. Ask her why she is out doing press saying Bravo is phasing me out. Bravo hasn't told me on my team that. Why is she saying that? I have lost money from not being in episodes. Why is she saying that? I negotiated my episodes and money up front. I have not lost anything. Did y'all catch that, T? Remember when ATLien Straight from the A tried to give y'all some tea a few weeks ago after everybody was saying, you know, she was out of 250 G? Did y'all catch that, T? How many times am I right? Okay, I digress. I'm supposed to be talking about this damn episode. Let me bring it back. So the episode started with this whole montage about NeNe and Cynthia that we really halfway don't care about, because it just gives Cynthia something to talk about. And we see NeNe getting her swag boutique in order. She apparently got a gift from Cynthia Bailey, and along with the car. And you know what I thought was odd? If you follow me on the twitter.com ATLien, I mentioned that it seemed very, very odd that NeNe had a whole handwritten card from Cynthia Bailey that never hit the blogs. Why did it never hit the blogs? Was it because nobody gave a damn about Cynthia? Or was it because Kenya Moore didn't get her hands on it to give it to B. Snot? I'm just asking the questions in my Andrea Lynch voice. I'm just asking the questions. So, NeNe got a card. Cynthia said she wants to extend an olive branch and they need to sit down at the Bailey Wine Center, anything to go ahead and promote her businesses. That's what she got to do. So, Marlo comes and, Marlo said, perhaps you should do it. You should go ahead and, do this. And NeNe and Marlo even had a conversation. NeNe reiterated how she has extended an olive branch to dang near everybody. They showed Candy at the beginning of the season. They showed Eva. They showed all these people. And I'm like, dang, this is the whole beat up NeNe episode, our season, because it's like everything that all these women have done, she got to go on a worldwide apology tour and beg and scream. I don't know. Maybe it's like they feel like she need to be humbled or something. I don't know what it is. I don't work for Bravo. I only work for StraightFromTheA.com. But it's just interesting to see that, because all of these ladies to me have done some wrong to each other. Y'all know Portia has done hella wrong to Candy and they cool. Candy has done hella wrong to... Who Candy done wrong to? I don't know. I'm sure she done wrong to somebody. I can't remember because, I be falling asleep during her scenes. But, she done wrong. Kenya done wrong to people. And Cynthia has done wrong to people. Hell, Cynthia and Kenya were just involved in the whole Cookie Lady drama. Kenya kicked Cynthia under the bus and told everybody that Cynthia was in on it. And there goes Cynthia having a little dinner date with Kenya at Moore Manor. Like, how is it that you're so easy to forgive Kenya to say you involved in some mess, but you ain't, you can't be, back friends with your good friend who, said that she feels like you did her wrong for bringing Kenya around. I'm still confused at the levels of, energy that these ladies are displaying towards NeNe Leakes. And I know y'all think I'm Team NeNe at this point. I might as well put on my Team NeNe hat. I don't know where it is. Is this it? I think this might be it. I might as well put on my... It's dirty. It's been in the corner all dusty. But I might as well put on my Team NeNe hat, because it just seems like, somebody need to ride for her if nobody else is. What is going on? I don't know what's going on. Somebody said, bring back Phaedra. Kenya is not right. What's up with Candy attitude towards NeNe? I thought they was cool. Look, it seems like ain't nobody cool with NeNe. It's like they can make amends, but they still gonna throw shade. They can make amends, they go still, throw the daggers out there. But let me continue. Where was I? Okay, we talked about NeNe and Marlo. We talked about, Kenya and Cynthia. I really want to fast forward through that scene, but baby Brooklyn is so adorable. She is the cutest thing that has to do with Kenya. I watch baby Brooklyn by herself. They could just give baby Brooklyn Kenya's peach, because we really don't care about Kenya. As usual, Kenya claims that Mark just left. Mark is never around. Like, they don't even live together. So how could she go in on Tanya about Tanya, having a 8-year fiance that she lives with, and she don't even live with the husband that she had a baby by? I'm just saying, allegedly. I guess it's not even alleged. It's true. We see it. So that was interesting. Let's fast forward through Candy and Cynthia and Kenya. They, all was forgiven in like a hot second, because again, I told you, they are in an alliance. Kenya can do no wrong. She can slap somebody mama, and the next day they'd be like, oh, Kenya, it's okay. I forgive you. Let's move on. Let's be friends. Tomorrow is another day. But, moving on. Cynthia and Kenya are cool now. What else happened? Hell, I don't know. Oh, the whole sit down with, Cynthia and NeNe. As if we needed a visual of Cynthia being a snake. Like, you remember, that little thing when Kenya was on the side licking her tongue out and all that? That's how I saw Cynthia in this episode. So apparently her olive branch was not necessarily an olive branch, because she only wanted to get NeNe there for a moment. Even NeNe said, girl, let me let you have your moment, because Cynthia was over talking her. Cynthia was cutting her off. Cynthia would let her have a word in edgewise. And I know y'all saw that video that I posted about a week or two ago, that flashback video of me and Cynthia when I did that interview like 4 or 5 years ago. It was the same thing, and everybody keep talking about Cynthia got this side. Don't nobody see this side of Cynthia, and apparently Cynthia's side is coming out. Now we paying attention to Cynthia and her dirty work, and Cynthia was like, girl, live your life, girl. You can sleep easy at night knowing that I am okay. And NeNe was like, girl, who said I wasn't sleeping? Who said that I was having an issue sleeping? Who said I didn't want you to be happy? Like, where is this coming from? Where's all this animosity coming from? Because at the end of the day, the only reason Cynthia and NeNe fell out is because NeNe felt betrayed. So because NeNe felt betrayed, all of a sudden she don't want Cynthia to be happy. Where is this animosity coming from? Anyway, without the animosity with NeNe Leakes, I'm sure there wouldn't be. What else would we talk about if they weren't all in cahoots to have an issue? But anyway, NeNe got fed up with Cynthia over talking her and stuff, and she was like, "Look, I gotta step out for a minute. I need some fresh air. I don't even know what to say at this point." She did 7 interviews to my one, and she gonna focus on that one interview where I call her weak. Clearly, she is weak if she need Kandi and Kenya to have her back. Like, what did she say wrong? I didn't see her that she said anything wrong. But Cynthia, on the other hand, calling her toxic friend, saying all these bad things about her, doing 7 interviews back to back to back to back to back. How long was NeNe supposed to wait to respond? Till she did 10? Till she did 12? So Cynthia seemed to feel like NeNe should have just sat and take it. She didn't have to say nothing. NeNe did 1 interview. The interview apparently went viral, got more, heat than Cynthia's did, and now Cynthia's in her feelings. So when NeNe goes outside to take a break, she was like, look, we can't talk. Clearly she didn't want an olive branch. She wanted a moment. She wanted an argument. I'm not trying to get her this argument. I just can't take it no more. We were real friends. NeNe goes outside, seems to have tears in her eyes, everything. And I'm looking. Where the tear, NeNe? Drop a tear. Let me know you really crying. Let me know, NeNe. Let me know you crying, NeNe. But her eyes was red, and it looked like she really wanted to cry. And maybe she didn't want to give Cynthia that. You know what I'm saying? My thing is, I wouldn't want, look, if she trying to, do all this to me, make me look like I'm a bad person, like you would get frustrated enough to cry. Y'all know, y'all done seen Kandi cry 1,000 times. The lies. And she, Kandi could bust a tear at the end of, at the drop of a hat. But, apparently NeNe was trying not to, it's always check on your strong friends. She was trying to be the strong one. She went outside to, calm down. You said there was tears and water. You're so funny. But she went outside, to calm down, and it looked like her eyes was red. She wasn't feeling it. And Cynthia, why they give Cynthia so much time to discuss the events of the argument? Because it seemed like to me, I wanted to see what NeNe had to say, but no, it was Cynthia. And NeNe, she doesn't take accountability. And NeNe, now she going outside. And NeNe, every single time it gets too hot, she walks out. And NeNe, da 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 da. And I'm like, fast forward, fast forward. But then Cynthia makes a comment and says, I guess I gotta be like Forrest Gump and run after her, whatever. And I had to tweet about that. I'm like, run, Forrest, run. Because y'all know, without NeNe, Cynthia don't have a moment. She don't have nothing. So what did she do? She ran outside to NeNe to try, to pretend that everything was okay. She grabbed NeNe's hand, trying to force her to hug her to pretend that that everything okay. But clearly, Cynthia is still holding this grudge because she's still Team Kenya. But we're going to get to that in a second. Later, NeNe decides, since she's made up with, she had already told Marlo she was going to do her leopard brunch. She's done several of them in the past. I have been, at one before. I don't know if y'all follow me on Instagram, instagram.com, iamATLien. I was there and I, was posing with Eva and all of this. This was before Eva was pregnant, or perhaps she was pregnant and she wasn't showing. But, she's done it several times before, so she thought it would be a good idea to do it on the show. Like, hell, everybody else promoting their businesses. Kandi promote her OLG gang that just got shot up and stuff, but, prayers to the victims of the OLG gang shooting. But Candy be promoting her OLG gang and her sex toys and her this and her that. Portia be promoting her lingerie and her weed. Marlo promoting her wigs. Kenya promote her hair care products. Everybody is promoting something. Why can't NeNe promote her ladies of success? Like, NeNe brought all her ladies of success with her to her leopard brunch, you know, and then Candy gonna try to throw shade on that too. Like, who are all these ladies? I don't even know these ladies. Why are they here? And it's like, Candy, like, are you for real? But let me back up. I just skipped all over Eva's stunts and shows. Y'all need to stay woke. Y'all need to stay woke. And before y'all be like, Michelle, you ain't never been pregnant. You ain't never had no baby. But, you know, I do know a few things about pregnancies, okay? But Eva, you know, I think she was in her 7th or 8th month of pregnancy. And, you know, her and Cynthia pull up to the event. My thing is, I feel like Cynthia is still holding her little grudge against NeNe, you know, because she clearly didn't want to come. Eva was surprised they was going. But when they got there, all of a sudden, Eva don't feel well. Eva's having contractions. Eva gotta sit and take a break. Candy, Eva, and Cynthia, you know, sit in a booth and discuss it. You know, look, the little alliance, Candy and Cynthia, you know, they call Dr. Jackie. Y'all don't see all of this being, you know, just a little bit too easy to construct. But anyway, they called Dr. Jackie, another Bravo celebrity, to ask her what was going on with Eva. Dr. Jackie, sight unseen, said take her to the hospital. Either I'm gonna have to show you how to, you know, give birth to that baby. So they take Eva, you know, Cynthia was like, well, I'll take her. That was Cynthia's excuse to get up out of there. Cynthia didn't want to be around NeNe anyway. So Cynthia takes NeNe. She said she got to take her to Northside Hospital, which is like probably 15, 20 miles away from where they were. You know, this is Atlanta. I know what No Mas Cantina is. Those of you who aren't in Atlanta probably don't. But, you know, from what I saw on screen, she took her to this hospital called, you know, Emory Crawford Long, which is like just like 4 miles away, which means if she took her there, she had time to come back. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. So as far as Eva is concerned, you know, Eva don't really have a story this season, really. You know, she's pregnant. She ain't in no mess. Everybody keeps talking about she gonna lose her peach anyway. Nobody cares. So this was Eva's moment. A quick Google search, you know, will show you when Eva had her baby. NeNe, they put NeNe's, and look, I'm sorry I ain't got no visuals. I was too busy trying to run up in here. But they put NeNe's invite up on the screen, and her invite was August 28th, I believe. So if you Google when Eva had her baby, she had her baby September 27th. So it was a month after that whole situation went down, which is fine. You know, she was having Braxton Hicks. It was false labor or whatever. Or, you know, maybe it was all a scheme set up by Candy and Cynthia to get out of there. But, you know, you know me, I'ma always think of the conspiracies. So, you know, Candy was left holding the bag. She was left there. Clearly, you know, while they were sitting at the table, Portia shows up when she had said she wasn't going to show up, but her and Shamia came anyway. While she was there, she and NeNe made amends. Candy sitting in the middle. How coincidental is it that while Candy is sitting in the middle of NeNe making amends with somebody, she gets a phone call that has to interrupt that particular moment? NeNe, on the other hand, was like, I'm talking to Portia. Like, you know, I don't care about your phone call. I'm talking to Portia. So Candy had to get up out the way and take her phone call back in the back. It was Eva telling her that, you know, she sent Cynthia away, and that she was 1.5 centimeters or whatever. All the people at the table were like, oh, 1.5 centimeters? She ain't having that baby today. And then here go Candy. She having it tomorrow, but she had it a month later. Now, she had to be at least 10 centimeters in order to have the baby. And there's that. As far as, you know, NeNe brought her gang of ladies of success ladies there. Everybody was throwing shade. Portia was throwing shade, like, look at these, like, I don't know these people. I mean, you know, sure, we need to talk, but not around these people I don't know. Candy throwing shade at the ladies, talk about, I mean, I don't know these people. But you know Monique, she knew Monique, because remember they said Candy used to, you know, kick it with Monique's husband, Chuck Smith, because remember when Monique was trying to be a housewife back in the day, and then we found out that Candy and Portia had, you know, not Candy and Portia, Candy and Phaedra had both dated the same man. So she knew who some of these women were. But it is what it is. So NeNe was all love and light and positivity. Meanwhile, Candy is in her confessional throwing hella shade, talking about NeNe was only wanted to bring the ladies because she didn't want to be by herself. So if you're saying that, that's almost like you knew that the ladies had all conspired to leave. I mean, that's what I saw. It was all a setup. It was all a scheme set up by Bravo Glenn. I think so too. But that's all I got for this episode. It was the return of NeNe Leakes. Oddly enough, Bravo decided to add an episode alongside the NBA All-Star. And y'all know, with the death of Kobe Bryant, everybody was looking at basketball, but I'm not a basketball fan. But it's like, normally the Housewives would be trending, and especially because NeNe came back, it would have been in the top trends. But yeah, other episodes, Bravo be waiting. Like, they wait for the Oscars. They wait for, the BET Hip Hop Awards. Let me stop. I don't know about the Hip Hop Awards. But they wait for other award shows, the Super Bowl, and then NBA Finals. Y'all gonna add it? Okay. But there's that. You said this episode was boring. Yes, it was boring, but we found a lot of, it was a lot of tea in the episode. That's all I gotta say. So go ahead, I'll let y'all call in. I got like 20 minutes to hang out with y'all before I have to, get into my the other stuff I gotta do. Hold on. Where is the phone? I want to hear from you guys if y'all watched it. If y'all didn't watch it, that's okay too. If not, call me and let me know how you feel about all the drama surrounding NeNe Leakes this season. I find it interesting. Somebody sent me an email the other day and said they done started a whole account, I stand with NeNe Leakes. And I'm like, y'all NeNe fans better go ahead and support y'all queen. This whole season has been boring, right? I'm like, what is going on?
Please enter your PIN number.
Thank you, C. Patterson. The phone number is 718-362-6360. PIN number 9427819.
Joining the conference now.
Hold on.
This free conference call is hosted by Conference Now. You are currently the only person in this conference.
Let me see what y'all saying in this damn chat. You said it was one of the most boring episodes. I mean, really, we just tired of Cynthia and this whole friendship debacle. Why don't y'all make up already? Let it go. Just let it go. 4160, hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I am good. This is my first time calling in, so I kind of feel awkward.
Don't be awkward. Don't be awkward. I'd be scared too, child. Hold on a second. Let me mute these people. Hold on. Okay. I had to mute the other callers on the line. How you doing?
Oh, okay. So, I don't know what topics you actually want to talk about on the show itself.
We can talk about whatever you would like to talk about. I mean, did you watch tonight's episode?
I did.
What did you think about it?
My fiance watched it together, but she had to work, so I just kind of watched it by myself so I can call in today.
Okay.
Basically, the episode was boring. I heard people seeing that. People say that in the chat. But one thing I don't agree that you said, I don't think they set up that scenario for everybody to leave. As far as and her contractions, especially just having a kid, I know they can just be random. But who knows? To make a TV show, they could have did anything.
Okay.
I am a team Portia, so I'm not a team Kenya at all. So normally when I watch your videos and I hear all the Kenya people calling in, it's kind of interesting that people still support her and want her on the show. But I know you're not a big fan of hers.
At all.
I don't have an issue with NeNe at all. She's like, kind of like the pioneers of the whole Housewives franchise. I just think her last season kind of just had a lot of people going against her. But I do see her kind of fixing things if, I don't know. I kind of feel like she'll get back into the swing of things once everybody get off the hate train for NeNe.
Yeah, it just feels like a bit much because it's like other ladies have done a lot worse, and so it's like you mad because she said, whatever it was, but I it is what it is. I like it better when she's on it. That's just me. I'm a Housewives fan and been a Housewives fan for many years. But this season, to me, it just felt like there's this spirit over it, i.e. Kenya. And it's like she's making everything like negative.
I don't think anything coming from Kenya is negative since she's been on the show.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I'm not a big fan of hers. She kind of made me forget how negative she was when she first came on the show.
Yeah.
But after watching last week's episode, it kind of brought back all the memories of just all the nasty things she used to do.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know.
The first episode, I was really rooting for her. Like when she came back and she was like, "I'm a mother," and she brought that whole energy of she's a first time mom. She got baby Brooklyn. She's trying to adjust to that, and we was all cheering for her. I'm like, okay, I might give Kenya the benefit of the doubt, but she has been like above and beyond. Like people say I hate her or whatever. I don't. I just see her for her works. Like the way she goes about things, I just don't like it.
Same. I totally agree. I just kind of feel like, I don't know, I kind of feel like she's a snake almost.
Yeah. Yeah, she might be the snake.
Negative stuff. Still remember how she treated Kim Fields back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of seemed like she's giving that same energy to Tanya because Tanya came on the show and she's bringing new energy.
Right.
That none of the rest of the housewives actually, bring to the show. And I don't know if she feel like that's her competition or something, so she got to take her out. But I just feel like if Tanya decides she want to leave, that's the only way she's going to be out of here.
Right.
So I feel like a lot of people like Tanya like what she brings to the show. And I like the dynamic that Portia and Tanya actually kind of, built together.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I would like to see Shamari back on the show. I just felt like her scenes was funny. Even though she was drunk most of the time, I just felt like she was good energy, but I do think they need to kind of shake up the cast because Eva is hella boring. I like Eva, but this ain't for her. She needs to do something else to just be a friend to the show. Cynthia, I think her time has come and gone.
Uh-huh.
She needs to go as well. Like everybody always say, bring Faithful back. She was really entertaining. And I always hear people say who to bring on the show, and this may be off because a lot of people don't bring up her name, but I do feel like LaToya Luckett would bring good energy. She just had a kid. She's married. She has her career still going with acting and singing. So I feel like she could bring good energy to the show, but I know she's not going to get on there fussing and cussing and acting a fool. So I don't know how people would actually feel about her being on the show. Okay. But I know she's on that show with T.I.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I just feel like she can be a good addition to the Housewives franchise.
Well, that's interesting. Well, thank you so much for your call. I appreciate you, first time caller. Call back more often.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah, you didn't even ask me my name.
Okay, my bad. I'm sorry, because a lot of people don't want give their name, so I stopped doing that. But what's your name and where you calling from?
My name is Quentin. I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, but I'm calling from Kansas City, Missouri.
Oh, okay. Thank you,
I don't,
Quentin.
None of these people know me, so I don't care.
Well, thank you, Quentin. I appreciate your call.
Thank you. You have a good day and keep doing what you're doing.
All right, you too. Goodbye.
All right.
You said Kenya would attack LaToya Luckett the way she did Kim Fields. Right. That jealousy would kick in big time with another actress on there because LaToya been killing it with her little acting gigs. 1739, hello.
Hey, Michelle.
Hi.
Black Pixie.
Hey, Black Pixie.
Hey, I just watched the show and I might be, I guess because I'm almost 60 this year, I guess I didn't find it so boring. I find it kind of better than the first 13.
Uh-huh.
First 13 episodes. I guess what do you call them? Episodes?
Uh-huh.
Seasons? Whatever. I get mixed up. But anyway, it was just so negative. It was like a whole bunch of clips coming in and this and that, and it's all about NeNe, which is utterly annoying. So but this time, this actually got us singing and people sitting around talking, which I find more I find more to my liking to watch than to see people talking 2 or 3 minutes and everybody mad at NeNe.
Right.
But I like that.
Okay.
NeNe had her leopard print brunch.
Uh-huh.
I thought I thought that was very good, and I thought Candy was just sour grape because it wasn't about her.
She was sour.
She tried to make it about people having a baby, and I'm like, not about Eva having no baby. And I like how NeNe did not let Candy just take over her brunch and make it about Eva having a baby.
Oh.
Which is, my thing is, if you ain't labor, why you even coming to a brunch? Right? And then you don't want to go to the hospital. Or what you gonna do? Have a baby at the place? That was just she was trying to make it about her. And I'm glad NeNe resolved things with Portia.
Right.
And I can understand why Portia would feel like she wouldn't want to come because of the situation. I can understand that. But then, like Portia said in her confessional, NeNe, there was no way NeNe could contact her. She was all saying because if everybody got her blocked.
Uh-huh.
And then you talking about she never reached out. That's just crazy. You know you got the woman blocked. How in the world she can reach out? The only person who didn't block her was Candy. And I think Candy, I think Candy just want to be there. I think Candy just want NeNe's position, but that's not possible because NeNe more interested in Candy. Because
right.
I am so tired of seeing the Carmen and Don Juan and her mama.
We haven't seen them this year, really.
I really tired of seeing that.
Yeah.
And another thing, Kenya come. I don't know what Kenya thought was gonna be like when she saw Tanya. Tanya wasn't seeing Kenya at all, and it was so awkward. I think that is why Kenya got up and left.
Right.
I think she would have got up and left anyway, but it was so awkward with Tanya. I was like, can I sit there and just look at her too, like, really, why you here? Turn off and leave, please.
Well, thank you so much for your call, Black Pixie. We short on time tonight. I'm trying to catch all these calls before watch what happens live, but I appreciate your call.
Okay, that's why I was talking fast, trying to get in there, but all right.
I appreciate you. I'll see you on Patreon.
Okay.
All right. Well, 9675. Y'all will keep it short. We're trying to get everybody in really quickly. 9675. Hello.
Well, hi, Michelle.
Hi. How you doing?
I'm great. But I'm calling in about what Candy said tonight.
What Candy said?
You know, I heard at the table she said that this sisterhood event is fake. And to me, that's a lawsuit. Because what if someone called her business fake? She would say something about it. She would be trying to sue. And I think NeNe probably getting ready to sue her.
Ooh.
Because of what she said.
You know what? I that kind of went over my head at the time she said it. But you're right, because NeNe's event is all about sisterhood and it's all ladies of success. And she was just co-signing Kenya for the whole wig situation. And my thing is Kenya, going above and beyond and getting that lady to drag this other lady's relationship because of her wig. But Candy was sitting there commiserating, saying, it's her business, and I understand. Yes. You are so right.
I caught that tonight, and I said, I wonder if that's a lawsuit.
And why was she so negative towards it, the event, calling it fake or whatever? Because at the end of the day, it seemed to me NeNe was trying to get everybody together to make amends. She apologized to Portia. Tanya was there, all love and light. It seemed like Kenya needed to apologize to Tanya. It needed to be some, amends made that night. And so I don't understand why Candy would say that.
Because you know what? Since she said NeNe business is fake, what she did, she discredited every woman at that table that was a part of NeNe event as being fake, their business being fake.
Well.
And oh my goodness. And I'm so sick of Kenya. I'm so sick of Kenya. And Andy is so shady, Michelle. NeNe was supposed to be on that show tonight.
I said the same thing.
But he has Kenya on there as live. He tried to trap NeNe.
Yeah, I said the same thing. I was like, even if it wasn't NeNe, it should have been Cynthia. Kenya, what Kenya have to do with this episode? Like, what did Kenya have to do with this episode? Like, we don't even care what her input is. She came and left from the event. Her and Cynthia's little situation was, a non-factor. What are you here for, Kenya?
Andy is so shady, Michelle. He is so shady. Andy Cohen is the shadiest person ever. And he trying to do everything he can to destroy NeNe. But NeNe was so smart, she didn't even show up.
I'm glad I'm glad she checked them on Twitter tonight with that tweet when she said, "Ask Ken, why is she going around telling people that I'm being phased out?" Like, she added Andy and Kenya, and she said, "Why is she saying that I didn't make my money when you know about my contract?" Like, she's spilling the tea on the Twitter. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, she letting everybody know whether I'm there or not, I still make my money.
Now y'all see YouTubers who was reporting
nobody
that.
Know what NeNe. Yeah, nobody know what NeNe contract entails. Nobody know what her contract entails. But I believe she's going to call in tonight on Watch What Happened Live with Andy. I really believe she's going to call in.
I hope she do. I hope she go live at some point tonight. Like, we need to hear from NeNe Leakes tonight, honey. We need to hear from you, NeNe Leakes. If you watching right now, we need to hear from you. Upload, do something. We need to hear what you thought about this episode.
But last week they were talking about karma, what Candy and Cynthia and Kenya did. And you look what happened to Candy's restaurant. What if NeNe say, well, you know what, Candy, your restaurant is not safe for the people to eat at because they shooting in there. She would have a fit.
All I know is the reunion gonna be lit. That's all I know. I can't wait to this reunion. They're gonna be windmilling. They're gonna be pulling receipts and everything, and people dragging people's business. Ooh, child, it's gonna be a mess.
I hope that the cookie lady is at the reunion, and I hope that Paul is there.
I hope the cookie lady stay where she at. We don't care about the cookie lady.
The cookie lady looks so old. She looks so old. She looked like she's sick. She looks so old. And somebody was saying that she fell in a store and did a fake lawsuit.
Yes, they're sending around her mugshot, her fraudulent mugshot. Somebody sent it to me on DM earlier today that she got a mugshot, and they talking about how pretty she ain't. But we'll talk about that another time.
But I don't want to hold you up, but I heard today that Portia is pregnant.
Somebody did say that. But I don't know if it's true or not. My thing is, they've been saying that for a minute now, but we'll hear. Did she confirm it, or is that just a rumor that people are putting out there?
Well, she did not confirm it, but you know how social media is.
Yeah.
They put things out.
Child.
But I don't want to hold you.
Portia could have ate a burger and people say she's pregnant, so I won't believe it until she confirmed it.
Yeah, but it was good tonight with NeNe, but I don't know what Kenya call herself doing. You come and leave, and I don't know. And you know what? They got on NeNe by wearing the same outfit. Hell, I've seen Kenya in that outfit she has on 3 or 4 times. with that nappy ponytail.
And I was waiting on somebody to say that before I said it. Kenya say she tried to get on Tanya and say that Tanya spilling her wig situation was an indication of she wears wigs as opposed to she wore a wig. Well, clearly you wear hair pieces because you had on a whole phony pony. The damn textures did not even match your hair, and we saw it.
Okay, but I enjoyed your conversation, and I enjoy your show, Michelle. You be blessed. You have a great night.
Thank you for calling.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye. Excuse me. 4350. No, I just had that call. 3343. Hello.
Hey, Michelle, how you doing tonight?
What's up, Andrea?
Girl, you know you is shady. Okay, I caught that shade with Candy. Get that one shot out. You shady, girl.
I'm shady. I mean, how can I be shady? It happened.
So you know what, Cynthia. You know what? I would have gotten when I
walked out, if I was NeNe, I would have got in my car. I wouldn't even allow her to come out here and say, I got to go out here and follow NeNe because, I got to be a bigger person. That bitch is a bitch, okay? I know her kind. She's a passive-aggressive woman, okay? And act like she didn't do nothing. And I caught how many interviews she did. She did several interviews before NeNe did one. And putting out there on she was on every Tom, Dick, and Harry's talk show about NeNe's toxic. I don't want to be her friend. If she don't want me to be her friend, she's toxic.
Well, I mean, we all saw it.
And I would have kept quiet and said, here, have your moment because you need it because you don't know if you're going to be back next year. Okay, have your moment, baby.
Well.
Now, Miss Kenyon-Moore.
Yes.
She should never came to the event if she ain't gonna be there but 7 minutes, okay?
Well,
what's the point of coming?
Maybe she had to go get her hair done because you noticed she was wearing the same phony pony the whole episode.
And wearing a recycle outfit. Okay, that's what she called it, don't she? A recycle outfit.
That's what Andy called it, a recycle outfit. Andy be calling people out. He need to call King out.
I am so disappointed in Andy because we already know he's messy and shady. But you know what? What I have a problem with Andy, NeNe Leakes, Cynthia Leakes, built that house of Housewives and made this show #1 for you and your money people. Okay, you can't respect her and put Kenya on the same night. Andy, I need to write in and call in and tell Andy he is being shady because Miss Cynthia Leakes helped him build his housewife because we on the #1 show.
Well, they have a hashtag now. The people say the hashtag is I stand with NeNe Leakes, or is it I stand with NeNe? I don't know.
Okay,
it's
I'm be hashtagging it.
Oops.
Because he needs to respect the queen because he built that house with him. Okay, that's respect today. Little shady ass. Now, Miss Eva with her fake ass with contractions. You know you ain't, if you want to see the $1 million baby, they tell you keep your ass at home, okay? They tell you come to the hospital when you like 3 or 4 centimeters dilated.
Well, she didn't know how many centimeters she was dilated until she went to the hospital. She didn't know.
Then they tell your ass to go back home because the hospital did it to me twice. Told me to go back home, Miss Riggs. We ain't taking you.
Well, there you have it.
And she already had 2 kids already. She wouldn't have no baby. She didn't want to be there, and there was a baby get out of the situation. So when you're uncomfortable with your friend that you don't want to really be there, you make an excuse. Oh, the kids are calling me. My husband called me to come home. You make an excuse, honey. I done been there, done that. Now, Candy with her shady ass talking about she didn't know these people and why they was here. I was like, when is she leaving? Can we get Phaedra back? Because I'm sick of her, Mike, and Cynthia, and Kenya, and keep Mark, because I like him.
But did you catch that shade, Greg? I love that Greg made an appearance on this episode.
Greg was funny. NeNe, come back to me. NeNe, I will be your friend. That shit was funny.
And he said, where's Mike? He was like, where's Mike? I was like, oh, Greg's so shady.
Yes, Greg, you say, I love Greg. I like things with Greg. He is funny, okay?
Right.
But I won't hold you that long, Michelle, because I know you won't watch that, but girl, keep on doing your thing, okay?
Thank
you.
And
I so appreciate you, Michelle.
I appreciate you too, Andrea.
So bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Oh, and thanks for...
Oops, wait. What you say? Wait, I didn't want to cut you off. What you say?
Thanks for the shout-out tonight. I appreciate that.
Oh, anytime, my love. I appreciate you. Bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Y'all can't say nothing bad about Andrea, honey. Andrea is my biggest supporter. I appreciate everything she does, and I appreciate her being on the live and on the Patreon. Y'all can't say nothing bad about Andrea. Thank you very much. Okay, 7305. Hello.
Hi, Michelle. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. So I have been watching your channel since the whole Funky Dineva days, and I've never called in, but I follow you because I like that you're honest and you give your opinion without coercing anyone to have the same opinion, which I can appreciate.
Thank you.
Now, here's the problem I have. Yeah, we know it's television, but when I think about Candy, someone who is professional, has businesses and doing amazing, and can inspire a generation of especially youth girls, I'm more disappointed in her than anyone because if anyone were to come to her about her husband the way Kenya did about the cookie lady, it would have been a problem.
Right.
A real problem. And for Candy to have in her confessionals, well, that ain't my business. Well, y'all know how Kenya is. To me, she is a part of what's excusing bad behavior in women today. And I'm a black woman, but I'm going to just be honest and say black women who behave that way. You know? And I find it disappointing in her, and it makes me not want to buy into her products anymore because now I feel as though, oh, I'm just giving you money to, you know, put towards your family and build your black dream. But you go ahead and put in the community toxic idea and behavior that it's okay to tell your friend, go ahead, girl, be bad, you know, be negative, do all those negative things because that's just who you are. And nobody's calling Candy out on that but NeNe, in my opinion. And lastly, the reason why I like NeNe is not because of the show, it's because of what she do outside of the show.
Uh-huh.
You know, her social media is not full of negative drama. She's not just this negative person. You can just tell by that. She's a human being going through trials and tribulations like the rest of us and trying to move the needle forward like the rest of us. And I think a lot of that is jealousy because people want you to stay in the same place.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know?
I agree.
So, yeah, reason why, and lastly, I'm going to let you go because I know you're trying to get through the calls. I love it when you put the dog up. Girl, my head be bobbing every time that dog on the corner.
My friend sent me that in my text messages one day, and ever since then I'm like, I'm gonna use the puppy dog in the box. So ever since then I've been using it. I love that song.
I love it, and I live for when that boy calls to defend Kenya, and you put it in the corner. He's like, "You so rude." I'm like, "Girl, stop."
Yeah, Dre probably sitting in front of the TV waiting for Kenya to come on right now, child. Well, I appreciate your call.
Yeah, so thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, have a good one.
All right, you too.
Bye-bye.
4354, hello.
Michelle, it's Dante.
Hi, Dante.
Hey, I know you're getting ready to watch what happens live, but I just wanted to call in because I knew this was about to be a bunch of malarkey this tonight. I mean, we went through how many episodes missing NeNe leaks throughout the entire season, only to come to this bunch of malarkey that happened on tonight's show.
Right.
I am infuriated on what is happening and how this network is choosing to phase NeNe out.
Mm.
But I do know that NeNe listens to your channel, so I want to say some things to NeNe tonight.
Okay, go ahead.
That she's going to hear on tomorrow night. NeNe, I want you to be encouraged because you have been the only true storyline throughout this entire franchise of Housewives. Every single thing that has been documented about your life on this show has been true, and it has been reality TV. Everyone that is on the show currently only picks and chooses the part of their life they want to be displayed, and it's typically having to do with some type of advertisement for some type of botched career that they want to have in their life.
Mm.
Kenya, you're dead wrong. You are the lowest paid nemesis that I've ever seen on any reality show. They asked for you to come back with a low pay rate to come back and be a stupid idiot and a puppet master for the show. NeNe, I'm coming back to you. NeNe, you are wild cards. They were waiting for this moment to put your name back out here so that the ratings of the show could increase by the end of the season. You have to play yourself wisely and continue to be you. You've done what you can. You've even tried to make good on bad relationships. And even in the worst season of your life, I know that you're going through some really, really horrible times. We've seen you triumph, and we've seen you go through a valley season. And that's what you're doing right now. But you're going to come out of this, and I want you to be encouraged, because when you come out of this, everyone will see you on top again.
Okay.
So just be encouraged.
Yes.
That's
Thank you
what I
for
want to say to you.
look. Thank you for our inspirational vitamin. Yes, I appreciate that. I felt that in my soul. Ain't got nothing to do with NeNe. I'm like, yes, I'm gonna come out stronger, honey. We all going through some things right now, child. I feel it.
Thank you, Michelle. I know you get ready to go and watch Wrestling Live. Thank you for letting me use a part of your platform just to share that.
No, thank you so much for calling, Dante. I appreciate you.
All right.
All right. Bye. We had like 2 more calls on the line. I guess I'll take them, child. I can rewind the thing. That's my Patreon. 2722. Hello. Hey, L.
Hey, what's going on?
What's up, 2722?
How you doing, Michelle?
Good. Who am I speaking with?
Andre.
Andre?
Yeah, Chef Disaster.
Oh, Chef Disaster. Hey, how you doing? I thought you was the other Dre for a second.
All right. Nah, it's just me. I ain't watched the show tonight. You know, I'm a basketball fan or whatever, but
okay.
I did want to call in because I heard something on the radio. I heard that Candy was having problems with her husband. Is there any truth to that?
I don't know. There's been so many rumors about Candy and Todd. There's been so many buzz in the street about, Todd using fake names and stuff. And there's been, I don't know if Candy having trouble. I don't know.
I only asked you because the only relevancy I know is you. So when I heard him say it on the radio, I said, I'm gonna shoot it at Michelle, see what she say. But yeah, they were saying that shit like the other morning when I was on my way to work. They were saying that shit. So that's why I called to ask. And I am Team NeNe. I ain't never really watched a lot of the episodes, but the episodes I did watch, well, she was the content. She was lit. Like, she made the show good. You know what I'm saying? She had that good energy. And even if she was doing something crazy, it was still, worth watching.
Right.
Word up.
Well,
that's all I call for. I know you trying to do your little thing.
Well, I appreciate you so much, Chef Disaster, for calling in tonight. It's been a while. I appreciate you.
No doubt. Yeah, your boy back in the building. I just had to be going through some things, you know what I'm saying? But
okay.
I'm back.
Well, welcome back.
All right. Thanks for welcoming me.
All right. Goodbye. Thank you, Righteous B Girl, for the super chat. I appreciate you. That is so kind of you. Petty humans, please be kind to one another. I'm take this last call. If you call it after this, I apologize. 4474. I don't think I got you. 4474. Hello. Hello. Okay, you didn't want to talk. Hello. All right, I'm hanging up. Hello. Who is speaking?
Hey, Michelle.
Hi.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, how you doing?
First of all, I do want to say you look nice tonight.
Thank you very much.
It's nice to see you calm, hearing what you got to say and all that good jazz.
Okay.
But I have a question because I know you clearly ride for NeNe. We all have our favorites. It's all good. But do you have any one nice thing to say about Kenya?
Kenya is beautiful. I mean, if she, she focuses on her looks, she's beautiful. I mean, can't take that away from her. She was a beauty queen. I don't know what else I could say that's good because everything that she's done thus far has been negative. I haven't seen anything good that she's been doing. Her baby is beautiful.
To the show, though,
huh?
What do you think she brings to the show? What aspect? It's okay, we need Kenya for this.
I can say that Kenya brings the drama. My thing is, she's the type of person that we love to hate because it's you see the things that she does. It's oh my God, that's so evil. So of course she's polarizing, and that's I guess if you want to be polarizing, that's a good thing. What do you have nice to say about Kenya?
I mean, I think Kenya is good for entertainment. Okay. Like you said earlier, I think she's cute. She's not the most beautiful woman in the world to me personally. Okay. But she did win her title.
Okay.
Who cares about that really in 2020? But I want to know what you think about the show if she wasn't there. How do you think the show will play out? Would NeNe be in more shows? Because every Real Housewives of Atlanta season kind of needs a villain.
Yeah, but I think if Kenya wasn't the villain, I think somebody else would have been. Maybe Candy. Hell, Cynthia's been the villain. I don't think Kenya was a necessity. I feel like her coming back at such a low pay grade or whatever. I feel like she's doing that because of that. It's almost like she's being forced to do it. Hell, if they took your bread and butter away for a whole year and you had a child to take care of, like she says, because she discounts her husband in the situation. That's why I feel like she's a single mom. You'll do whatever it takes to make that money, and I feel like that's what she's doing. So I can't knock her for that, but I just don't feel like, I don't know. I just don't like him.
That's cool. I don't know. I'm torn only because, yes, I'm a fan of the show. Yes, I love your opinion. Shout out to not the last caller or the caller before that, but the caller before that who kind of like gave the whole, like, NeNe, if you're listening to this situation, I think that's it was needed.
Yeah.
Especially because NeNe has been painted as, like, the cause of a lot of drama, like being left out of episodes and not necessarily living up to what I think a lot of people know NeNe as being, as like the HBIC of the show. Like she kind of started the franchise, or at least was there from the beginning of the franchise. So not just that guy. But I'm just kind of torn, like being a fan, being somebody who likes the drama, but you kind of want to see these ladies get along at the end of the day, and they are an ensemble cast, and I think that everybody kind of plays a part in making the show worth watching.
Yeah, and that's how I feel. I feel like I wish there was some other bone of contention besides this person needs to apologize to me because whatever the case may be. Because I don't feel like NeNe like did anything to any one of those ladies that warranted an apology to her. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like it should have been something else. Like there's always some conflict, like, the houses not being built on time, or, the business situation, or, them arguing about hair or whatever the case may be. But why it's got to be about, she got to apologize. I don't know.
Yeah, I think the thing that I think a lot of people see and they kind of ran with was the NeNe grabbing the production team about the whole closet situation, which is understandable. Like, bitch, get out my closet. Like, you ain't paying for none of this shit in here. And plus she was going through other things with Greg, and people want to be like, oh, she treated Greg bad and all this other stuff. But she was going through things. We all go through things.
Yeah, if it was Candy's house, I don't think none of that would have happened. Like, you wouldn't see, Candy wouldn't let them in her garage. Like, like, I just don't understand why they put so much on her. But I guess, if you a threat, you always a target. Like, at the end of the day, she's making the most, and everybody gunning for her. I saw that at the last reunion. Like, everybody on that couch, even Tanya. Like, Tanya, like, you said we weren't friends, and like, it's like, why is everybody mad? Eva mad because she was mic'd up, but y'all at work. Like, every single thing to me was like contrived. Like, I don't get it, but it's good for the show, and we talking about it. So
yeah, at this point, I'm gonna let you go in a little bit. At this point, Eva, she don't even necessarily be on this show. The only people Candy letting in her house are the feds. She probably still got some type of a dungeon, ain't a sex dungeon, but some type of a dungeon. But I do want to know.
Okay, well, he hung up. So, anyway, I guess he called just to take up time because he knew I was ready to go. I guess that's what that was for. I don't know. But I'm closing up the phone lines. I appreciate y'all for calling in. That was was that a Team 12 member on the line? Hold on. Am I buffering? It looked like I'm buffering. I don't know. But anyway, I guess that was a Team Twirl member on the line who called in to take up time because they knew I was trying to get off the phone. And they didn't want me to play the puppy dog in the box. But it is time to let this go. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. If you want to read the written recap, it will be available on StraightFromTheA.com. Also, the full episode will be available for those of you who haven't seen it. And yeah, I might be back